One strategy that I have found effective is to talk to people about their own personal situations and their jobs, and to illustrate to them how government is interfering in their ability to make money. So I'll give you an example. I was getting my hair done a couple of years ago. I've been seeing the same hairdresser for, I don't know, several years. Really sweet lady, been doing hair for decades in California. And I say to her, you know, she asks me, what's a libertarian? She knows that I'm asked. She goes, what? I don't understand, what's a libertarian? And she asked me this in front of the entire salon of workers there. And I said to her, well, we're the people that think that it's wrong for the government to get in the way of you living your life when you're doing so peacefully. And I said, but let me give you an example. You're sitting here cutting my hair. She says, yes. And I said, how much did you pay to the state of California for permission to cut my hair? She tells me that it's thousands of dollars to get this license that you have to go through. It's training, I mean, more training than I got as a new lawyer. You know? Yeah. Like I'm representing people's lives. I don't get any training. She's got to spend hundreds of hours, you know, cutting hair to get approved. And I think, I say to her, what wrong happens? What bad happens if you do a bad job cutting my hair? You know, I'm not gonna die. Nothing bad's gonna happen to me. I'm gonna be like a little sad that I have a bad haircut, but guess what? My hair grows back. Why do you have to give the state of California thousands of dollars and hours of your life for you and me to agree that you can cut my hair? And she says, I never thought of it that way before. And the whole salon's listening at this point. And I'm like, yeah. And then they start telling me, you know, my daughter wants to do this, but she can't afford the school. She can't afford, you know, to go and get this license. And it's the same in St. Louis, where I live, where my house is. You know, we have all these shops where women braid hair, and they're getting shut down. So you're telling people who, you know, aren't necessarily the most sophisticated people, aren't necessarily the most resourceful people, who just want to work and earn a living, that they can't earn a living without government permission. And it's just so fundamentally wrong. And when you tell them, why do you have to ask the government to earn a living? They go, yeah, that is wrong. Why do I have to do that? I have a right to feed myself. So I found that to be a really effective way to talk to people. And you know, government licensing is an easy one, but you can use this in any situation. You can ask them, what do you do? What's getting in the way of you having the life that you want? Well, you can almost always boil it down to some kind of regulation or some stupid rule that's preventing them from being free. And you know, what I like to say sort of broadly is self-actualization. You know, you should be able to choose how you live your life and what you do to be the most prosperous person that you can be in your life. So that's my first strategy. My second strategy is to tap into Americans' love of mom and pops. Okay? So culturally, Americans like small businesses and they like mom and pop stores. We value them. They have some like the highest approval ratings if you look at our polls. That's why politicians run around and say small businesses are the backbone of the U.S. economy. They're tapping into that love. Well, we can tap into that too as libertarians, and we can say, hey, you like your Aunt Sue owns a restaurant down the road. Talk to her about the struggles that she's having as a small business owner. Don't you want to support your Aunt Sue? When you start bringing things home, then people listen. Because everybody knows somebody who is a small business or works for a small business. My third strategy is to simply explain to them what is on their pay stubs. You know, remember I said that my biggest line item was payroll taxes for my business? And I felt pretty bad that my own employee did not understand why she was being taxed and where it was going. And so when I can, I try to pull those pay stubs and I try to show people, okay, see these little word letters, you know, FICA and FUTA and all that stuff? This is what this stands for and this is where it's going. You think that your Social Security is going into a lockbox and you're going to have a retirement, but guess what? Not happening. And if, you know, somebody my age, you know, I'm going to be 40 very shortly, there's no retirement for me. You know, one of the things I like about being my own business owner is that I try to pay myself minimal amounts of salary, because why would I want to pay into the payroll taxes for myself? I'm not going to give any of that money out. I'll put it